Here we go. I have no idea who
I think this one's mine.
Go ahead.
February 23rd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 12-2. Oh, no, not
Is
you
that
again.
the bellboy from the second case?
Yes, it is.
What the hell was his voice?
Hello, sir.
It was me.
How's-
Oh yeah. Oh, guess. My apologies. Oh, it's you.
See? Even he recognizes
How do you walk from the Gatewater Hotel all the way to Edgeworth's office? Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your pardon. So long. I don't know. He's gone, so it doesn't matter. Is Edgeworth here?
They're standing by the window, a teacup in his hand.
Ah, it's you.
He has a hotel bring him tea service?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor office inquiry?
Precisely. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was...
By the way, Phoenix Wright says, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
Oh, yes. He brought me some information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here.
Hey,
That's in a second.
that's a dude from the... There's a guy in the third case. He's on that flyer.
Yeah.
That's kind of random. Okay. Interesting tidbit for the next game.
I think he was trying to console me somehow.
I like that face. Alright, I think there are pores on the other side, Edgeworth.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
That's why I have Emma.
Inquiry committee. So, how did the inquiry committee go?
Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence.
No.
They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time, again.
Again?
I've heard them say that so many times.
They just let him go because he's so good looking.
That's of course.
And he also got some powers, apparently.
Ever since, baby.
Now he's gonna be.
Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Now your awesome powers, I'm Jeff Goldblum. Okay. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow?
Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However,
Something happened?
they gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
Those lying crooks. Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police, Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you? Why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still.
Wow, I never seen him this out of shorts. He wears pants, he doesn't actually wear shorts. I'll show him the ID card, record. Oh, right! I better check this now!
As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage.
Edgeworth, you went to the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less?
Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less.
Ooh.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago.
He wanted a sonic screwdriver.
He told me he wanted to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
So do I. I want a sonic screwdriver.
Wait. Why does he want... Why is here... Edgeworth, can you take this random screwdriver and keep it in your office? That'd be great. But it was solved, right? It would have to be... Oh. It would have to be if the evidence were already filed.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
Sure, my dear. I can't say, but sure. It really has nothing to do with the current case.
Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it. Unrelated evidence, screwdriver at the court record.
It said SL9 on there.
Stubborn as always, I told you this has nothing to do with the current case.
Actually, hold on. check.
On the tag.
The tag says AI-16.
So it's
Second, it looks like it said SL9.
it's artificial intelligence case.
What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing, apparently. At least that's what Ezra said.
That
Everything's
makes
related. to
it
this
seems all the more suspicious. Who cares?
Who knows?
This might turn out to be a clue that breaks the case.
Wouldn't that be nice?
case. Wouldn't that be nice? Had clues.
It's all the curve.
That would break the cases.
What the hell is the screwdriver anyway?
Okay. Boy, do we have a lot of crap in this case.
I know, we gotta look at our freaking thing.
Like, how the hell is this all gonna come together? This is like an entire season. Like, we need
Phoenix
a
Wright,
finale.
season 3.
Yeah, that's what this is. Like,
Starring
it's how freaking
on
long
AMC
this case is.
this fall. Oh.
Or on the home box
Oh,
office.
okay, this is the finished thing, by the way.
Hey, look here. It's hard to make out, but there's some dark red stains here. Blood.
Looks like blood.
That's what she says.
Do you
I mean, she
think
did.
Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on where he was stabbed?
Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. It might be when the blood got on it. Really awkwardly shaped blood.
Well, that's because probably the one piece that is missing has the most blood. Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom?
That's weird.
I wonder which side is up.
Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar?
It's like a bottomless bag of peanuts.
At least, that would be awesome. At least it doesn't collect dust inside it, right?
Not sure about that.
Well, it'll be on the outside. All those surfaces.
Okay, I'll show you the little
Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case.
Bitch, please.
Right, please.
Actually,
You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea.
I am expecting that, yes.
Actually, that doesn't sound good.
I'll pass on the tea. You tell me more about the case.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth, just told us no in a very polite manner.
Not really polite. But
Thank you, Emma, my dear.
Whose side are you on, anyway? Maybe I just show him the best evidence so I can get some reaction out of him. Maybe this?
Yeah,
No,
because
I
you
don't.
fit a locker in your pocket.
We probably don't know the locker. I already showed him this one. Yeah, I showed him that. Blah, blah, blah. He was about to screw that over, yeah. I bet the screwdriver is like a red herring. That's what I have a feeling.
It was a red herring.
Because, like,
That's what
what the heck is the point of a screwdriver case?
Communism was a red herring.
So it's like another case that we're just all of a sudden just getting involved in. I don't think there's anything else we can show him.
That'd be awesome if, like, there was a hidden case within a case. You know, like
Caseception!
we were saying how you can scan for blood and it said, like, help me. Like, it was like a hidden case that you can solve within your case.
A
That'd
word
be
test.
awesome.
It's quite tiny as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes.
Just like you.
Like Emma. And Edgeworth.
It's polished so high I can see my own reflection.
That's why it's easy on the eyes.
Strange. Why is this picture just a gumshoe?
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you.
He'll take all of your money. He'll sue
If
you.
you look at him
Even if
funny.
you look at he funny.
Okay, this is gumshoe. So what else do we need to talk to him
Check, see if there's any more things to talk to him about.
about? No. Do we? Oh, we didn't present the screwdriver, did we?
No, I don't think
We
so.
got it. I don't think we presented one. Oh yeah, because we want to know more about that other case. Oh no. Okay. So apparently he doesn't care about that. Goodman's ID? No. There's gotta be something else we can show him. Because we only had like 2 things to talk about, and we got that
And
screwdriver.
everyone wants you to talk to him.
Huh?
Everyone wanted you to talk to him. And he doesn't want to talk about anything.
Oh, what?
Silence.
I know you. You probably got a hold of some information already, right?
It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
What did you show him?
I showed him the paper with Justin's name written on it.
You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life, as I recall.
I thought the worst
welcome.
memory was you being convicted for murder.
Or when Varkon molested you.
It was the in the elevator.
You mean the that?
Yeah, in the elevator.
So it's like an echo, like okay.
Or the worst memory was when you were being when someone stole your money.
Or when you crushed a cup of tea and you spilled hot tea all over your hand.
Yes, okay, fine. I have a lot of bad memories. That's the point.
You're a terrible human being.
I'm a terrible person.
Okay,
Stop rubbing it in.
Give a line.
I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
A bad memory. He's talking about the murder in the elevator that we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is the worst memory.
Okay, Edgeworth, you don't have to tell me about it. Oh, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. You don't have to tell me about it. Just tell me about it. Here, go. Allegation of forgery.
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case.
A highness?
It was most heinous.
It was pronounced heinous.
The head of investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant.
He also buys his sunglasses the same place that Emma does.
No, mine's are about at Sunglasses Hut.
So his were bought at
The Gant Hut.
That wacky old coot was involved in a case 2 years ago too. Then
I think he
Wacky
got
old
his,
coot.
That Bandicoot. Yeah, right.
yeah.
He was the best we had, and it was my first time working with him. I was nauseous and nervous.
Well, he's creepy kind of.
There, Edgeworth.
Thanks, Emma.
Well, you were nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
What I want to know is why was the deputy chief of police on the investigation?
In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal.
Waterboarding,
You
whips
could say
and
that.
chains.
Yeah.
I have a BDSM dungeon down the street from here. I'm a master there.
I actually own it.
Edgeworth's BDSM of justice.
Yes.
And in this game, he gets replaced from it.
Good.
We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't!
Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, besides being beautiful, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
And underage.
My sister? What?
You still working on that scientific investigation?
Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints?
Ooh, we get a dust thing for fingerprints now.
Cool. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
That's what she said.
For me? Are you sure? Oh, we are the enemy, you know.
You're not, my dear. I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Edgeworth, I'm really...
No need to thank me or confess. Here, take your powder and these fingerprints files for everyone involved.
Thanks! How about giving me How about giving these detective gumshoe as well? Fingerprint saved, fingerprint file received.
Hand it to the court reception.
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Good. Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at the thing. Okay.
Thanks for giving it away, game.
A little obvious. Yeah. Sometimes it feels like the game gives you like obscurely vague hints, and sometimes it feels like the game just like forcibly just goes, "Hey, by the way, there's fingerprints somewhere."
Yeah, exactly.
Like sometimes it's really confused. Like,
Hopefully they'll change that in the newest game.
okay, here we go. I think this is me. February 23rd, evidence room, Sector Z.
That's my mom's birthday.
Ooh. The detective. Our investigation ended up with a suspicious handprint. I was thinking the other one, okay.
Here, in this blood, the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use a secret weapon we just borrowed.
I thought you gave it to me.
Ooh. We're gonna dust some fingerprints.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
A finger?
Any finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that we have left behind the clearest point.
I have a finger. I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger.
I got a finger for you. His index finger. That seems pretty clear. Ooh.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do we do that?
Just point and press the A button.
What A button?
See?
I don't see a button. Ah, it looks like that did the trick.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
Blowing into the...
Maybe shake the Wiimote would have been a more accurate way of putting it.
What Wiimote?
Imagine you blowing out the candles on your birthday cake with a fan. See?
Shaking it.
Who blows out a birthday cake with a fan?
By shaking it.
Wow, that looks like fun. I could get used to though.
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything.
Unless it's cocaine.
Yeah, snort it.
You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics for fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
I guess I better give it a try. Let's dust the shit out of this.
Yeah, we can always get more.
Yeah,
Or it's infinite.
rather so. Just like the
I'm
spray.
gonna fill the entire screen with cocaine.
What if this was actually a drug dealing, drug smuggling?
Hey, do you think I got enough on
Edgeworth
here?
wanted
Yes.
us to do.
Hey, Russ, you think I got enough?
Is that a green screen?
No, it's green. Yeah,
Yeah,
on.
not enough
There we
white, man.
Aha!
Wow.
You did it. Your first one.
You found one.
You
Well,
found
I
one.
don't see any print.
But it looks like. But Phoenix Wright says this looks like nothing. Like,
Wait
this looks
a
like a
minute.
fingerprint.
Now that you mention, I guess it doesn't.
What if it's Yanni Yogi?
What does it mean?
He burned out his fingerprint.
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck.
The person who left this handprint must have worn a
Oh, yeah,
glove.
that's it too.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. I was spraying all this cocaine for nothing.
Hey, calm down.
At least you get to snort
That's
it.
just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. Well, we're at it. We might, why don't we look around for any other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the larger door again closely.
Oh. Oh, hey, there's a second
Yeah,
fingerprint.
it seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find out a clear print.
Fingerprints outside the blood. Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Spread that cocaine.
I get all these channels for free, and in HD, free TV is for real.
What was that from?
Or whatever it said.
What was that from?
Or they advertise you buying an antenna so you can watch HD
You
TV.
think I got enough on the screen?
Digital TV.
Yeah.
Bougie, 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 bougie!
Ah, bougie
Yay!
bougie. Look at that bougie.
A print so clear it's dazzling.
Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find.
Yeah, I just put cocaine and blew it.
Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet. This is quite a process.
Well, we have to match-
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right. So now we gotta compare them against other fingerprints?
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth, and point out other person you think left these fingerprints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it is?
I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint on the fingerprint are in different places, right? That means the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would these most likely find on this evidence locker?
Well, then Gumshoe's locker.
Yeah, Gumshoe.
Okay, let's look at everybody's fingerprint. There you go.
That's what I thought. The Gumshoe.
Oh, that's cool.
Whoa.
Match found. This is actually really fun. Oh, Russ, did you actually hear what happened?
Aha!
You hear the news that happened recently?
About what?
They announced Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright for
Really?
America.
Whoa.
It's a big crossover game where it's going to be part like puzzle solving and part trial.
Cool.
Basically, the investigations are going to play like a Professor Layton game,
Yeah.
and the trials are going to play like a Phoenix Wright game.
Cool.
That sounds really freaking fun. I need to actually play
awesome.
Professor Layton now.
So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe.
I love the profile they have right there. Arr.
Something's wrong, Mr. Wright. You gave me this so what look.
Yeah, it's a wish.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll the punches, Mr. Wright.
Some will win, some will lose. Some of us will sing the blues. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, the other one, the invisible one. So let's examine it. This is where we got aluminum fluid reaction, right?
Right. There was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this?
Sure. There goes our ice sparkling again.
Leave it be.
Let's check for prints.
That's the spirit. Oh, but we have to. But I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it with chemical means.
Ink prints in the area would have to be wiped away too, except for that one.
Oh, right. So that means no prints?
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me!
Anyway, we must try to find prints that were wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Oh. Those are the only prints there. Whatever. I can't examine those. What other prints are there?
Handprints.
What? Okay. There's a handprint. An invisible
We have to
fingerprint.
randomly. Oh my god.
That's a freaking bull. Okay, that kind of bull, man.
You have to randomly just try to find.
Aim. Gonna spread that cocaine down. And you ready? Whooshy whooshy!
That was nice.
I gave it my best shot.
The kind of result won't be good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we got a clear result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Okay.
So it just doesn't even show you where that was.
Oh, you have to like then where his finger, where like the pretend fingers. Like you pretend like it's a full hand.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of estimate where the fingers. So that was like a pinky.
Oh.
Okay. Do you want to try spreading some cocaine?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Here, spread some cocaine down. Okay. Here. You hit A to spread it. You press it.
Do I have to keep on tapping A?
Yeah, you have to basically see you can. Yeah, and then when you're ready, just whooshy whooshy. Check the remote when you're ready. Whooshy whooshy. There you go.
There you
Okay, let's compare this fingerprint. Okay, not Gant. It doesn't look like Meekins. Marshall. Is it Marshall?
Probably.
Let's
go.
examine.
It does look like
Ooh. Ooh. So the bloody hand was Marshall's hand.
Huh.
What was So does that mean Marshall stabbed Meekins?
You have a line.
Hey, these fingerprints,
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall!
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall?
No, Officer Bob Marshall.
That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in this crime.
Emma. These are...
Decidedly.
different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh.
Oh. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a white blood stain.
But why would Officer Marshall...
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
No way. I don't believe it. Ah, we're done. This
Finally,
is
we discovered
this
something.
is a
that
really
has-
long and detailed investigation game.
That's the end of like the 10th
Doody
episode.
doody
The 7th
doo.
episode of the season. Something's
Probably.
happening.
Alright, so we're gonna play some more later sometime. Until next
Probably
time.
not today.
Bye.
Until next time, see you guys later.
See you later. Bye.